What you need, Henry, the Fat Controller told him, is an overhaul. Yes, agreed Henry. Does that mean I have to go away to crew again, sir? The Fat Controller laughed. Ha 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 ha! Not this time, he said. You won't believe this, Henry. But nowadays, the people at crew couldn't do the work you need. Henry stared, and the Fat Controller laughed at his surprise expression. Don't worry, he said. We can do everything at my works. And all I have to do is get you there. If James takes the express tomorrow, we can couple you in front. Do what you can to help, and you can go to the works in style. Henry told James that night. Help me, James snorted. I don't need help. I can pull the express by myself. Overhaul indeed. 2 engines on 1 train is an overhaul, if you ask me. But the Fat Controller had already made the arrangements, so there was nothing James could do about it. The next morning, James backed onto the coaches in the big station. Henry followed and was coupled in front. James was not in the best of tempers, but the Fat Controller came to see them off. James tried to not show, how cross he was. Good luck, Henry, said the Fat Controller. The people at the works know. What to do, so you won't be there too long. James and Bear will take the express when Gordon is busy. The express stops once before it reaches the other railway. And that is at a workstation. Because of his leaky smoke box, Henry could not help very much. But he saved his hardest effort for Gordon's Hill. The two engines raced up it faster than they had ever done, and when they reached the top, James was feeling better. "That was fun," he said. "We might even be early at the workstation. We shall need extra time to uncouple you anyway." James had spoke too soon. They crossed the viaduct when Henry felt something wrong with one of his wheels. "Something's wobbling," he told his driver. Just then, they both heard a cracking noise. "Ouch!" exclaimed Henry. "Whatever it is, I think something is broken." They were passing a station. Something hit the platform, and a brick flew past Henry's cab. It bounced off James' boiler and disappeared. "Ouch!" exclaimed James. "Henry might need mending, but he doesn't need to throw his broken bits at me." Just then, James and his driver heard Henry's whistle to warn them that he wanted to stop. More bits and pieces flashed by, some of them hitting the carriages. Using the brake skillfully, the driver stopped the train. Then, while the guard made sure that the train was protected behind, James's driver went to see if any of the passengers had been hurt by the flying debris. No one had. Henry's crew inspected his wheels. The trouble was not hard to find. "Your wheel has a steel rim called a tire, Henry," Henry's fireman told him. "It is broken and has come off. It's a miracle that you didn't do more damage." James pushed Henry into a siding and went back to the train. An overhaul, is it? Grinned James as he passed. It sounded if you needed retiring. Poor old thing. He scoffed loudly at his own wit and puffed away. Henry smiled to himself. I don't know about retiring, he chuckled, but I certainly feel tired.